Done with the pre-Diwali session and didn't quite see any fireworks, although it was a good session to start off trade with. We were holding around the 18K mark, but were unable to really latch on to those gains. So by the end of it all, we slipped from the session highs in a good 150 points actually to finally close in around the session lows or a little off that mark, to be fair. About 52 odd points lower is where we were on closing bell. 17,862 is the print that we shut shop the day with. Similar was the state for the broader end of the market as well, given that it was the weekly expiry today. Since tomorrow, that's Thursday, you've got the Diwali Mahura trading skewed session. So today was when you had the options expiry. So a lot of chop and churn, predictably so. About 115 stocks is what went home as losers, with just about 75 to the advances. And the breath as well came off after having started off on a very positive note. A lot of sectors were weighing heavy on the indexes, but the key cases in point were clearly private banks all the way. So starting off with an ICICI Bank, which is down in excess of 2%, nearly a 2% cut coming in on Kotak Bank futures as well. HDFC Bank was down 1.6%. Axis as well lower by about 1.25%. On the flip side though, the one stock that remained resilient was SBI. Ran up ahead of its numbers, and today after the numbers, which were a beat on all counts, even though the management didn't give a guidance, this is one stock which held out just very, very smartly. Another 2% higher is what SBI clocked in today's trading session. Some of the other stocks which got a good provided a good cushion to the index for L&T, the capital goods heavyweight, that held out by 4.5%. Asian Paints as well saw a nice steady 2.5% kind of move. UPL, Hindalco, Ultratech Cement, IOC, SBI Life were some of the other movers in trade that we had for ourselves. Let's talk about what was happening within the broader market, because there it was discretionary as well as the larger consumption theme which was really playing out. So be it real estate once again, with names like Oberoi Realty leading the charge here with almost a 6% notch up, or Godrej Properties for that matter. Even some of the other discretionary plays like a Trent, Aditya Birla Fashions, which have already seen a fair amount of run up, pushed up only harder today. So Trent held out by about almost 4.5%. SBI Card along with HPCL were the other big performers. Both of these stocks held out by almost about 4%. But to add to that, there were a fair amount of pressure points as well from within the broader markets. Bandhan Bank finally, after a big fillip yesterday, settled lower by about 4% in trade today. Chambal Fertilizers was down. Balkrishna Industries, IRCTC was down 3.6%, and Escorts as well, which saw a dip down of about almost 3.5% coming in. Come tomorrow, of course, we're going to have a skewed hour and a half kind of trading session for the Mahura trading day. Be sure to catch that live on ET Now as well as ET Now Swadesh. And then, of course, you've got a long weekend, with Friday being a trading off on account of Diwali. So a lot of data points from global markets especially that we'll have on our hands come Monday morning, and that is when we're going to catch you with the live trading action.